Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine. Think magazine, put in a geek, you've got Geekazine. And today over on YouTube, we're going to check out this thing. YouTube's been trying to get me to convert my YouTube channel over to the Google Plus, pair it up and everything like that. The first iteration I just didn't want to do because I didn't want to have Geekazine YouTube, which is over at youtube.com/Geekazine, be paired with my regular Google Plus page. And I knew that down the line that they were going to actually set it up so I could actually hook up Geekazine to the Geekazine Google Plus page. And that's what I really wanted. Well, a few weeks ago, they decided to do that. And so now I have the ability to make not only just Geekazine, but make a whole bunch of YouTube pages. A lot of people don't like that option either because then they got to kind of start from scratch with other pages. It gets really confusing, but the bottom line is this. I'm going to show you here how you can actually set it up on your Google Plus page. Use that opportunity to bring more people to your business page rather than your regular page, and then set up your other pages and go from there. It's going to be a little bit of work, but in the end, I think that it's going to be very useful. Now, just so you know, Geekazine has many different shows, including iPad 365, This Week in Google Glass, and of course the Geekazine Geeksmack and the Geekazine special media feed. Those are on different websites, but I put everything into youtube.com/Geekazine, and I've got a few thousand subscribers. If I was to take iPad 365 out of the mix, those videos would still remain on Geekazine, the old videos, and then the new videos would come over to a new channel that would have absolutely no subscribers to, which I'm still not really liking too much. I should be able to actually split up this thing, take those videos that are iPad 365, put them on my iPad 365 Google Plus channel, and then actually bring the subscribers over from there and make everything happy. But, you know, that's just not how it's working right now, which is kind of sad. But what I decided to do was I hooked up my Google Plus Geekazine page to Geekazine, youtube.com/Geekazine, and then actually create a second channel. And this is for when I do any type of Google Glass silly stuff or anything like that, I can do that. I've also found out this camera has a slow motion feature. I might be doing some slow motion videos, and I'll put it over on Jeffrey Powers, which, by the way, I've now got all my Google Plus pages. If you want to catch me on Google Plus, it's Google Plus, plus.google.com/plus Jeffrey Powers. And of course, Geekazine is plus Geekazine now, so you can go over there and check that out. So I have Geekazine. Let me show you the page here, and I need to do some updating here, but this is Geekazine's page on Google Plus. As you can see, plus.google.com plus Geekazine is how you can get there, and that's the business page. And what's more important, this is interesting. I'm viewing as myself. Let me switch it over to the public. And you're going to see the reason why I decided to do this. Look at that number right there. Let me flip this over here. So look at that number right above me. It's one away from the devil number, but it's 665 people following me on Geekazine. Now, I do have 25,000 people over on Jeffrey Powers on my main Google Plus page, but this number is not too bad for when they started the business pages. I started Geekazine at that time. So I like this number, and it's growing. And with every video I create, I get a new subscriber there. I also get I got new subscribers over at my regular page, Jeffrey Powers, which I got right here. And you can see, this is my home page. Let me go to my profile page part here. So, of course, you can see me. And everything that I post up on Geekazine or up on Google Plus over here. And of course, the communities, I manage the podcaster community over at the community section, and all that's going to come through and shuttle through this Google Plus page. So I technically have two Google Plus pages hooked up with YouTube for the two different ones. Now, this is YouTube. I haven't signed in just yet. Let me do that really quick. And of course, I got to do it this way so you don't see. And I put in my username and password. Now it comes up here. It says, hey, do you want to use your YouTube as Geekazine or Jeffrey Powers? Because I have it set up both ways now. In this case, I'm going to choose Geekazine. So I'm going to choose here, and I'm going to go OK. And as you can see, it switches over to my Geekazine, youtube.com/Geekazine page, which I then put in most of my shows, including the latest one that I've just done, which is Habitat for Humanity, with the there. So I've got all those videos set up, and I'm not going to move that around. I won't move my iPad 365 until I can move the videos and move the subscribers over, because it's just not fair to stop putting videos on this version of the site and then have people who are actually looking at my iPad 365 videos. They just wonder, well, maybe the show stopped. I'm going to stop doing that. So if once there's a way I can actually move them over to iPad 365, I'll probably do that. So here, now I have this set up for both, like I said, Geekazine and for Jeffrey Powers. So to switch accounts, all I have to do is go to this top part right here, and I can say switch account. Now, in switch account, I've got many different accounts that I can switch to. I'm going to switch it to Jeffrey Powers. And now I have my other YouTube channel, which I've set up. And, of course, I did a Hangout, which I moved over to Geekazine. So this one I've actually got to delete. So I'll do that right now. And so there's basically 2 videos on my main Google Plus page, which is attached to my Google Plus page as Jeffrey Powers. One me eating a peanut butter and bacon sandwich through glass, and the other one is choking chickens through glass. It's I was at a grocery store and I saw these chickens, and I decided to have some fun with it. So, but basically those are the 2 videos, and of course there'll be more as we go. Let me refresh that because it thinks there's 3 there. So I'll have more as I go, but it'll be separate from Geekazine because these are not Geekazine channels. Now, I can actually add another channel. I can come in here and go back up, and I can say switch account. And of course, I can use any of my Google Plus accounts to switch to if I want to. I'm not going to create a new one just yet because, once again, that's another channel, another set of configuration they have to do, because you have to do a lot of configuration. Geekazine, I went through the YouTube Creators Academy, and I learned about how you set up your channel and get it going so people can see what's going on. And I set up Geekazine. I got that all set up. And now that I've created the second YouTube channel, Jeffrey Powers, it basically starts it all from scratch. So I had to put in a new artwork on top, new images. I had to put in my new trailers and edit the page with the videos that I want to see. I had absolutely no subscribers to it, and of course, I wasn't subscribed to anybody because technically this is a brand new YouTube channel. So the important thing when you do this is you got to go back into your video manager, and you've got to go to your channel settings, and you've got to adjust your channel settings. And, all of this is going to be brand new. It's like if you're starting a brand new YouTube channel. So I had to reset up monetization settings. I had to apply for videos longer than 15 minutes, external annotations. I can't do live events yet because I don't have 100 subscribers on this channel. It's as simple as that. But I can do unlisted and private channels. I can do the content ID appeals if I need to appeal rejected content disputes. And but you have to reset this up. Another thing that kind of annoys me on this is, and it's with anything, with Twitter, with Facebook, or whatever. Whenever they add something or change something, they always give you an email option, but they always leave the email option checked. So then all of a sudden get emails saying this is happening, that's happening on your YouTube channel. So I've got to go back and I got to figure out where it is and how to say, hey, I don't want you to email me this stuff. I don't want you to send it out to Facebook or Twitter. I will do that manually. So when you're doing this, you're starting from a brand new, from scratch YouTube account. So that's why it's so important to set your YouTube channel on the right platform, on the right place in Google Plus. And in this case, for me, it was Geekazine. So if you go to youtube.com/Geekazine, it's linked with Google Plus, or plus.google.com/plus Geekazine. And you get it all right there, and you get your content. As things progress, like I said, if iPad 365, if they let me move those videos over to that channel and move subscribers over, then I'll be able to put it onto iPad 365, have its own YouTube channel. And that's very important because in the end, it's all about figuring out your numbers. It's all about figuring out your videos. If people can go to one page, that'd be youtube.com/iPad365, for example, they'll be able to see the videos and go through everything and not have to worry about the iPad and go from there. So it's great to be able to separate your channels. However, it's not completely 100% process. And that's always been the case with YouTube. I have another YouTube channel out there that I used long before Geekazine was created. And I started putting Geekazine videos on there until somebody said, hey, maybe you should just create youtube.com/Geekazine, which I did. And I'm glad I did it at that time. But I still have videos for Geekazine on that other channel. And it does confuse people. And they'll go to the front page and they'll say, hey, well, it looks like he hasn't uploaded any videos anymore. And that's not true. I've just uploaded them in a different spot. So once I can do that, I can consolidate, move, and get everything over. And then I'll start moving iPad 365 to that Google Plus channel. I'll start moving This Week in Google Glass to its channel and go from there. But right now, I only have 2 channels on YouTube set up. And it's switching over, like I'm showing you, switching over is very, very straightforward. All you have to do is hit the down button, say switch account, and choose the new account, in this case, Geekazine. And, of course, you can see all the videos or all the comments in my inbox here. And then, of course, you can go to your video manager, and there's all your stuff from there. So if you got a brand new show and you set up a Google Plus page, you can turn around and create its own YouTube channel. And that's awesome. But if you've already got it all mixed together, it might be something that you might want to hold off on until YouTube is a way to actually pull the videos from your old channel and put it in a new one, so you don't lose subscribers, so you don't get have mass confusion going out there wondering if you're still doing that show or not. So it's a little bit confusing, I know. If you have any questions, my Twitter handle is Geekazine. It's right there. Geekazine. Of course, geekazine@gmail.com. Think magazine, put in a geek, you've got Geekazine. And feel free to comment over there. You can also go to my website over at geekazine.com. I also am podcast coach over at howtorecordpodcasts.com. You can check that out there. My name is Jeffrey Powers. Thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully this will get you in the right direction and actually attaching to your Google Plus profile. Because once you do, you're going to get yourself some numbers, and that's pretty cool. Until next time, you guys take care.